Up next on Line TV, we have a story over Searcy's new mayor, Trent Hart with our weather,
and me, Jacob Showy, here to give you your updates on NHL and NBA playoffs. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Good morning, SHS, and welcome back to another episode of Line TV. I'm Jordan Bowman.
And I'm Star Cox. As always, let's jump right into those announcements.
Softball tryouts will be held on Thursday, May 18th from 4 to 5:30 and at Searcy High School softball fields. You must bring a copy of your current physical with you.
Anyone interested in trying out for soccer next year, tryouts will be held on Monday and Tuesday, May 22nd and 23rd at Lions Stadium from 3:30 to 4:30 each day. Individuals trying out need to have a current physical as well as shin guards and soccer shoes for practice.
SHS varsity and junior varsity boys basketball tryouts will be May 9th and 10th from 3:30 to 5 in the main gym.
SHS, along with the health department, will be holding free meningitis immunization clinic on May 12th. This is a state-required shot for 16-year-old students. Please turn in any paperwork to the nurse, Amy.
The first meeting for the new NHS members will be May 16th at 7:30 a.m. in room 326 and is a required meeting.
Only about 2 more weeks until semester tests start, but we aren't quite out of the woods just yet.
That's true. Make sure to go turn in an assignment on time and stay on task. Personally, I'm excited for this glow-in-the-dark pep rally this Friday.
Same here. Make sure to wear those bright neon shirts. Searcy has seen a recent change in its mayoral cycle with Matt Faulkner winning the election and becoming mayor at the beginning of the year. Jordan Bowman was able to sit and talk with our new mayor and has a story all about it.
Running for a city official spot can be stressful, especially the mayor position. It can change your day-to-day life with your family or even the normal routine.
I was very excited. I was a little nervous because I knew it was going to be a big change for my life and our family, but it's been a really good thing, I think.
Hello, this is Matt. Well, I had never run for office before, so the whole experience was pretty new. Honestly, it was really humbling just to have so many people come with me and help throughout the process. It was almost a year's worth of work. It was very busy, going from event to event, and a lot of pressure too, just going to a lot of different debates where you're asked questions and you don't know what the questions are going to be on the front end.
It was a very interesting experience. It's definitely a learning curve to see someone run for a city office, but I'd say it was an enjoyable experience. It was cool to see him meet lots of new people and get to have lots of different new experiences.
While there are many different aspects of the mayor's job, the most important to Matt Faulkner is serving the people of Searcy.
One of the most important things that you can do in office is listen to the community because we're here to serve. And so listening to the community, what's important to them, some of the things that I heard throughout the campaign are citizens were concerned about leaf and limb pickups, how long that their trees and their bushes were staying on the side of the road. So we're already addressing that. We've already improved that.
Knowing the objective of your job can help you in your day-to-day work.
Well, I think, at the core, being a mayor is a servant's role. That's the reason I'm doing it, is because it's really important to me to serve others, to see how I can help. Also just being able to have kind of a steady and calm demeanor because we also get a lot of, problems and issues that people need addressed. Does that sound good? Okay, thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
With not knowing what might come next, you have to be prepared in all aspects of the job.
So every day is totally different. And again, our kiddos are in high school and junior high right now, so it's really important to me not to miss all of their school activities. So just learning how to handle the job but also still be a dad.
While still getting to be a dad to 3 boys, Mayor Matt Faulkner has not already started making the city of Searcy better, but has made a positive impact on the residents of Searcy, and we can't wait to see what he does next. Now, back to the news desk.
Thanks, Jordan. It seems the mayor is already making changes to benefit the community.
No problem. Let's move on to some national news. A former Arkansas state senator has been sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison for accepting multiple bribes in Missouri. Federal prosecutors said Wednesday Jeremy Hutchison, 48, of Little Rock, was sentenced Tuesday in federal court in Kansas City, Missouri, for his convictions on a charge of conspiracy to commit federal program bribery. The U.S. Department of Justice said in a new release, Hutchison admitted that as a senator, he was hired as outside counsel for Preferred Family Healthcare Incorporated, and in exchange took action in Arkansas legislature to help Springfield, Missouri-based nonprofit.
In national news, fire crews battled wildfires threatening communities in Western Canada on Sunday as cooler temperatures and a bit of rain brought some relief, but officials warned that the reprieve only came in some areas. Officials in Alberta said that there were 108 active fires in the province, and the number of evacuees grew to 29,000, up from approximately 24,000 Saturday, when a province-wide state of emergency was declared. Colin Blair, Executive Director of Alberta Emergency Management Agency, said the accurate damage reports were not yet available because conditions made it difficult to assess the situation. There were buildings destroyed in the town of Fox Lake, including 20 homes, a police station, and a store.
Tens of thousands of Israelis gathered Saturday for a demonstration against a continuous government plan to overhaul the judiciary, demanding that the changes be scrapped rather than delayed. The protests have been held on a weekly basis for most of the year, and they plan to continue despite Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announcing in March that he was postponing the proposal to reach a compromise agreement. Organizers of the protests, now in their 18th week, say that they want to ramp up the pressure on Netanyahu's government and lawmakers after the parliament resumed its work this week following a month-long recess. Hey, isn't it Teacher Appreciation Week?
That's right, it is. In fact, we have freshman Zariana Quattlebaum, who went out and asked questions to students and teachers what they appreciated, and here's what they all said.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Chrysler.
Why is she your favorite teacher?
Because she is nice, she teaches well, and she's a really good teacher.
My favorite teacher is Coach Donovan because he's been like a mentor to me all year.
Who are y'all's favorite teacher at SHS?
Mrs. Simpson.
And why is she y'all's favorite?
She's the sweetest person ever, and we learn a lot.
My favorite teacher at SHS is Mr. Bowen.
And why is he your favorite teacher?
Because he lets me take naps on his couch.
My favorite teacher is Miss Simpson because she's just the nicest woman ever, and she always has something nice to say to me when I enter her classroom, and she's just a joy to be around.
Welcome back. Thank you to all the teachers that spent time and effort into teaching and preparing students for the future. We wouldn't be where we are without you.
I love you, Dad.
It's been super hot recently, don't you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't really know. I usually spend all my day inside playing Madden. Thankfully, Trent is here to give us some exciting weather info.
Good morning, Cersei. I'm here with your weather. Today you can expect scattered thunderstorms, the high of 84, 48% chance of rain. Winds are going to be blowing east at 8 miles an hour, your humidity at 67%, and your sun's going to rise at 6:07 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight you can expect scattered showers with a low of 65, your rain at 49% chance, winds blowing east at 6 miles an hour, your humidity at 88%, and your sun's going to set at 8 p.m. On to the almanac. Your average temperatures are going to be a high of 89, a low of 41. Your monthly average precipitation is 5.93 inches, and your month to date is 0.22 inches. On to the 5cast. Thursday, there will be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 83, a low of 65, and a 48% chance of rain. Friday, it'll be scattered thunderstorms again with a high of 86, a low of 69, and a 58% chance of rain. Saturday, it'll again be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 87, a low of 68, and a 39% chance of rain. And Sunday, it'll again be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 87, a low of 66, and a 55% chance of rain. And Monday, it'll again be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 81, a low of 61, and a 58% chance of rain. Looks like it's going to be pretty rainy this week.
Yeah, I'm ready for the sun to come back out, but I'm getting kind of hungry.
Good point. Today for lunch we'll be having classic cheese and pepperoni pizza, BBQ pork sandwich, crispy chicken patty sandwich, crispy chicken Caesar salad wrap, macaroni and cheese, fresh pear, and milk.
Sounds great. As always, make sure to thank our magnificent, outstanding lunch ladies.
Since you spend all your time playing Madden, you should know everything that's been happening in the world of sports, right, Jordan?
Unfortunately not, but that's why we have Jacob here to inform and enlighten us and educate us.
Happy Wednesday, Searcy High School. Let's get into these sports updates before we get into this rainy Wednesday morning. In local sports, the Searcy Lions baseball team had their last 2 games of the regular season last Tuesday, where they had a doubleheader against the Valley View Blazers in Jonesboro, where they get swept in both games, losing the first one 11-1 and the second game 8-0. They will end the season 12-12 and finish 5th in conference. Congratulations to the Lions baseball team on their season. We can't wait to see what they have in store for us next spring. The Searcy Lions softball team also had their last 2 games of the regular season last Tuesday, where they also went up against the Valley View Blazers. They would lose both games, with the first game ending with a score of 2-6 and the second game ending with a score of 1-3. They finished the regular season with a 13-5 record and a 9-5 record in conference. Their first playoff game will be tomorrow against the Pointers in Van Buren. The Searcy Lions track team had their 5A conference state meet last week in Lake Hamilton. Notable placements include Michael Sapratman placing 4th in the boys 300-meter hurdles, Robert Artemidge placing 5th in the boys high jump, Christian Clark placing 6th in the boys shot put, Tamara Hogan placing 2nd in the girls 100-meter dash and 3rd in the 200-meter dash, Jaden Bowman placing 6th in the girls 400-meter dash, and the girls overall team placing 3rd in both the girls 4x100-meter relay and 4x400-meter relay. Congratulations to the track team on their accomplishments, and we can't wait to see what they will do at the Meet of Champs later today. Moving on to national sports, 4-star point guard and son of LeBron James, Bronny James, announced his commitment to USC on Instagram earlier this Saturday. Bronny is considered one of the top 5 point guards in the country. He was ranked as the number 19th prospect on ESPN's 100 for the class of 2023 and also earned McDonald's All-American honors earlier this season. Congratulations to Bronny on his accomplishment, and we can't wait to see what he'll do as a traveler. In the NBA, the second round of playoffs continue with the exciting games happening, including James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers barely beating Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics in overtime, 116-115 to tie the series 2-2, and the Phoenix Suns beating the Denver Nuggets in Arizona 129-124 to also tie their series up at 2-2. Exciting playoff games to look forward to later today include the Miami Heat traveling to Madison Square Garden to take on the New York Knicks in Game 5, and the Los Angeles Lakers traveling to San Fran to take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors in their Game 5. From one playoff tournament to another, the NHL had their fair share of exciting second-round games as well. Those include the Florida Panthers beating the Toronto Maple Leafs in overtime 3-2, putting them 1 game away from sweeping the series. Second-year expansion team, the Seattle Kraken, putting it on the Dallas Stars in Game 3, beating Dallas 7-2 to take a lead in that series, and the New Jersey Devils putting up the most points so far during the 2023 playoffs, where they won against the Carolina Hurricanes 8-4 to take the lead in their series 2-1. A game to look forward to later today in the NHL playoffs is the Las Vegas Golden Knights going across the border to Canada, where they will play the Edmonton Oilers in Game 4 of that series. That's all the sports updates I have for you today, Searcy. I hope that everyone has a great rest of their Wednesday morning. Now let's send it back to the news desk with Star and Jordan.
Thanks, Jacob. It seems like the end of our show today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Searcy High Line TV.
And to follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and on Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Star Cox.
And I'm Jordan Bowman. See you Friday, Searcy.